Hey guys, Taylor here from The Trading Analyst, and I wanted to give you guys a quick video on how to lower your trading commissions, what you pay to get in and out of trades, either per trade or per contract if you're trading options like I do. So why do we want to lower your commissions? So this is pretty obvious, I would think, but just in case, commissions can really affect your profit and loss quite a bit. Just to give you an example, some years I've paid anywhere from $15,000 to $30,000 per year in trading commissions, and that's a big deal. Okay, I don't care how much money you're trading with or you're making. $15,000 to $30,000 is a big deal. So it's very, very important to factor your commission rate, what you're paying, into your trading, because this is money that is yours. It should be in your pocket. Okay, so it's definitely an important subject that you want to consider. So why this method that I'm going to show you will work. Okay, brokerages make their money. One of the major ways that they make their money off of you, a couple of other ways, but the main way they make money is by charging commissions and by making that money when you go in and out of trades. So if you go to a different brokerage, they don't get to make money off of you. Okay, so they want to keep you. That is their goal. Their goal is to get as many people into their brokerage so they can charge them commissions. They want people running trades through them so that they can make money through commissions. So they want to keep you. And if you make it very clear, and again, I'm going to show you how to do this, but if you make it very clear that you're going to leave if they don't lower your rate, then they are very likely to lower your commission. Okay? This isn't a 100% thing, just like anything that's in the market, but you have a very, very good chance of them lowering your commission rate if you do this. And just a tip, don't back down. Okay, do exactly what I'm going to tell you to do, and don't back down. And don't worry, you don't have to be some salesman or be super hard or gruff or anything like that. Just state your case, tell them why you want it changed, and then that's it. Okay, I'm going to walk you through these steps right now. So, how to lower your commissions. So, and this is, of course, if you like your platform that you're trading on and you want to stay with them. Obviously, if you don't like the platform, just switch brokerages. Okay, so if you like your platform, you want to keep it, call your broker, or you can do what I did, and I talked to, and I'm going to show you that conversation. And you can talk to them on the live chat, like I did with E-Trade, or you can call them. It doesn't really matter which one you do, and tell them that you're paying too much in commissions and that it's eating into your profits too much. Tell them that you're going to switch to, and you can name any lower commission brokerage. I like to choose Tastyworks, because Tastyworks, as opposed to like Robinhood, Tastyworks still has a good platform. Robinhood has a decent platform as well, but Tastyworks has support, and you can call and talk to people. Robinhood is not like that, so they can really kind of hold that over your head. So use a brokerage as bait like Tastyworks. Okay, and tell them you're going to switch to Tastyworks because they have cheap commissions and still have a really great platform and good execution and all that stuff. So they're going to come back, and again, not only do they want to keep you, but they want to keep you at the highest rate possible. Okay, so they're going to try to say no in the beginning, and they're going to say no, and they're going to try to convince you, because they're going to say their brokerage is better, and their platform or their execution is better, or their customer service is better, in spite of their higher commissions. And the next thing you got to do is respond by, and again, you have to be firm and set in your ways, and follow this process. Respond by saying that you're an active trader and you want to get even more active. You want to make a lot more trades each month, but that the commissions make it impossible to do so. You really want to focus on how much this is costing you, okay? Because then they're going to really understand that it's all about the money for you, okay? And you want to make more trades each month. You can say you're using a new strategy. That's actually what I did when I just lowered my commissions the other day. Is I told them I was using a new strategy, and I am. It's true, but you can just say that to people. And the commissions that they currently have on the brokerage make it impossible to do so. Okay, and tell them that you can't. You want to be more active and you want to make more trades, but you can't because their commissions are too high. And this is good because when you say that, they want you to make more trades. Okay, so when you tell them you're going to be making more trades, to them that sounds like they're going to be able to make more commissions off of you. So that's why it works. And tell them also that you're going to deposit a lot more money into your account so you can trade more once they lower your rate. And that's important too, because the more money you have in your account, the more trades you're going to take, the more contracts you're going to buy. If you're an options trader like myself, when you take larger option positions, that means you're buying more contracts and you're paying more in commissions. So to them, that sounds really good. Okay, so not only do they want to keep you, period, but they're going to want to keep you even more now that you say you're going to trade more and you're going to put more money in your account and take larger positions, buy more options contracts, and so on and such forth. Okay, and tell them that you're going to switch. Don't say I'm thinking about it. Okay, say I'm going to switch brokerages if you do not if you do not lower my rate. Okay, it's not a maybe. It is a I'm going to go to Tastyworks if you don't lower my commissions right now. Okay, and you don't have to be again, you don't have to be super gruff or gnarly or anything like that. Just be upfront. You can be nice. The commissions are too high, and I'm going to switch if I don't have a lower commission rate. Okay, and that's it. That formula should work. It's worked for me many times. I've actually lowered my commissions, I think, 3 times, and just recently I did it again, and I'll show you right here. So I just talked to, I didn't keep up the chat from when I actually had this conversation with them to get my commission lowered, but this is them telling me that my commission did get lowered. So I said, hey, I asked a couple of weeks ago if I could lower my commission rate, and I did this formula. I said I was going to trade more, put more money in, I'm using new strategy, all that stuff. And I wanted to see whether they had made a decision or not. And he said, blah, 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 my name is Mitch. Okay. And right here, he said, okay, I see here that the contract fees have dropped to 35 cents per contract, and that the commission for just getting in and out of a trade is $4.95. So that $4.95 stayed the same. That was what I was paying before. That's just to get in and out of a trade. So to get in and out of a trade, it's about $10 for me. And it used to be 50 cents a contract. That's what I was paying. And that was already on the low side. And it just got lowered to 35 cents per contract. And that's pretty good for a really good brokerage like E-Trade. I love E-Trade's platform. It's really, a lot of people like TD Ameritrade, for example. But for me, E-Trade is a lot simpler. I'm a simple guy, and I like to keep it very simple, and E-Trade is really, really easy to navigate for me. Also on my, I use the mobile app a lot. I actually probably trade half of the time from my cell phone, and they have a really, really good mobile app. And the other thing with E-Trade is, I know this is turning into a sales pitch for E-Trade, but whatever. But the other thing with E-Trade is that there's a lot of times that when the market has been going down a lot, and I hear about a lot of people that are using other brokerages, including TD Ameritrade, and they go down. They just shut down. The brokerage shuts down. They try to make a trade, and it doesn't execute. That has literally never happened once for me with E-Trade. Never once. And I get really good execution on my trades. It's very important, especially when you're trading options, to be able to get in and out of trades at the price that you want to. And E-Trade has really, really good execution. I honestly haven't tried that many other brokerages, but I've never had a problem with E-Trade, and I really, really like them. So, if you're looking for another brokerage, check out E-Trade, because they're really good. So the other thing that leads me to my next point here is, if you're not happy with your brokerage, then you can explore other brokerages. There's a lot of choices out there, a lot of choices. But here are a few that I've either used or have heard good things about. So obviously, E-Trade is what I use for active traders, and that's if you trade a certain amount of trades per quarter or per month. You get this $4.95 per trade. So if you enter a trade, it's going to be $4.95 plus 50 cents per contract. So if you're buying one contract, it's going to cost you about $5.50. So $4.95 plus 50 cents, about $5.45 to get in the trade. And then when you sell the position, it'll be about $5.45 as well. So about $11 to go in and out of a trade total. And again, you just saw that I was able to lower my commission even more, down to 35 cents. Okay, and I actually have had, this is what they're advertising for active traders right now, but they used to not advertise that, and I've had that $4.95 and 50 cents a contract for like 4 years, something like that, before they made it available to the public. So, and I'm just telling you that, not to brag, but telling you that that the commission used to be a lot higher, and I did this method that I just did to lower my commission. I did that 5 years ago, or whenever it was, to lower my commission down to this current rate at $4.95 to 50 cents a contract. Anyways, so the next brokerage you can explore is tastytrade, and they have a different way of doing commissions. It's kind of a sliding scale. So if you're doing one contract, it's going to cost you $120 total to get in and out of the trade. So not $120 in and then $120 out, but $120 total is what you're going to pay. If you're doing 10 contracts, it's $12 to get in and out of the trade. And this is good. That is a good rate. 25 contracts to get in and out is $15 total. All right, and it's a pretty good platform, so I've heard. I actually haven't used this one, but it's used. These are the guys that broke off from TD Ameritrade, or they actually sold the platform that you use on TD Ameritrade. I'm losing the train of thought of what it's called, but the platform that they use on TD Ameritrade used to be owned by tastytrade, but tastytrade sold it to TD Ameritrade. And I'm telling you that because tastytrade is really well known, and if you don't know about them, they're very good at what they do. So the next option here is Robinhood, and Robinhood is completely commission free. Okay, there's a couple of other ones that are commission free. Robinhood is the only one that I've personally used. I haven't used it a lot. I just have made maybe a few trades on Robinhood. I just kind of wanted to see what it was all about. And I also had some members here that were having questions about Robinhood, so I figured, well, I might as well get familiar with it so that I can help them out with that. So it's completely free, and there's a common misconception with Robinhood. Even people that use Robinhood don't know that you can actually trade spreads on them. Okay, you can trade both debit and credit spreads on Robinhood. 100%. I've done it myself. So has a few of my members as well. So a lot of people don't realize that. I actually didn't know that that you could trade spreads. I just kind of assumed that you wouldn't be able to trade spreads on Robinhood, but you can, both debit and credit spreads. So that's all I got. If you have any questions about this, please let me know. Again, there's so many other brokerages out there. These are just a few, so you have a lot of options. So let me know if you have any questions about this. I'll be more than happy to help you out. I hope this video was very helpful to you, and I look forward to seeing you next time.